Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another episode. This time a not brand new, but a new priority assignment. Inquisitor. Recently a drug called Turquoise Rapture has appeared in several highly populated zones on this planet. It is a deliberating hallucination that causes erratic behavior and intracranial bleeding, casting the subject into a catatonic state for hours. Some subjects commit gruesome crimes under the influence, but there's only there's only truly worrisome detail as well. But there is one truly worrisome detail as well. They all experience visions remarkably similar to those witnessed by a void ship crews while traveling in the warp. The Caligari Conclave demands an investigation, locate the source of the tainted substance and destroy the distribution network. We already have hundreds of pre-termination confessions from the subjects, but the Arbiter's report contains scant details. Investigation field work is unavoidable. Try to arrange for a large-scale purchase of the truck. Attempt to lure out the distributor by forming a fake rival organization. I think I go with that one. Use traditional investigation methods to gather information. So then let's go. Debriefing it is. The lure was successful. We have identified a criminal gang as the main distributor. They seem very agitated at the sudden appearance of a competitor. Subterfuge operation successful. The distributor gang is now preparing to attack our purported headquarters in huge force. We already have to spring the trap on. We are ready to spring the trap on this sinner. So what is going to be? Is it a defense? That of course makes sense on Dagenberg. The mutant gang is ready to attack. No, the mutant gang is ready to attack the decommissioned Munitorium we chose as our mock headquarters. Supporting units are positioned well out of sight, ready to initiate the defensive combat rituals. Defend the site against the Abhuman Vermin.
Here you stand with a blissfully simple task at hand. Hold the line, butcher the enemy wave by wave, offer every cut of the blade, every blast of the gun, every scream of death to the God Emperor. You will have some resources for the defense. Use them well.
Okay, first terrible mistake done, planting down the mines in the wrong location. Neatly done. This is a very, very good start of this defense, but well, nonetheless, the first wave shall be struck down. The thing is, I have nothing against mines, obviously. They can be very, very useful, obviously, but in the end, I think I have the feeling that tarantulas are actually a little bit more helpful, since they, once the enemy is taken down, and by taken down obviously I mean the mine explodes, takes down an enemy, and then it is gone. The tarantula of course can take down a multitude of enemies. That is the very, very neat part there. Okay, why was that not displayed on the bloody minimap? Then I would have actually come down here earlier and helped out instead of bringing down the slow moving reborn marauders. But well, nonetheless, we made it. Let him actually come to us. I think, okay, there are some enemies incoming. Obviously with the reborn marauders I need to be a little bit careful. Once they are in close combat, they do a lot of damage with their little punch, and if that punch actually hits the objective, then not only a small portion but a large portion of its HP are gone, and that would be a tinsy little bit of a blunder in my mind. Okay, let's see. There is obviously a horde kind enemy here with those black market servo scouts. Okay, this is actually quite neat, I have to say. Normally I think they are only called servo scouts. I think.
Time to rearm and regroup your defenses, Inquisitor. The carnage is not over yet.
I think it is quite neat that they are here called black market servo scouts. Since if you, oh, nice. If you think about it being a drug related organization, the black market thing is very, very cool, I think. But this shall again not be the point. I am intrigued. We received good amounts of defensive options with 2 tarantulas and a minefield. This is very, very good. Reborn Marauder taken out quickly. Neat. And then these guys are coming in. Calling down the fiery storm from wherever it comes from the sky. Actually not, since we are inside the station. But well, what am I even saying? Primitive Warrior is now down. So let's wait for the next group. Let's bring this guy down. Reborn Marauder quickly. What actually would be quite nice, and I of course don't want to have it that way, but it would be neat if you would actually, if all of them enemies of one wave, let's say like that, would actually come at once. That would be a real challenge there, I think. So, okay, this is good. The servo scouts, or let's be precise, the black market servo scouts obviously were a huge chunk of the enemy count in this wave. Luckily all of them are down. Let's then take down the Reborn Marauders. This is so neat with the fiery form. I mean, I like to use it against the bigger enemies on the one hand because they then quickly fall.
And beaten. Prepare for the next wave.
But what I do like about it as well is that it actually at the end takes down. Okay, another tarantula. Let's place it down right here. In the end, it takes down. The toxic entities which the Reborn Marauders spawn as well very, very quickly. And then if you are facing 3 of them, and theoretically you could take down 3 of them at once, then of course it makes even more sense to have the fiery form loaded up and damaging all of the enemies. Down, let's see. Okay, still a couple of enemies incoming. 2 Reborn Marauders, which I will quickly take down like so. Oh, that was a neat little hit, but I need to get a little bit back to our defensive position, because once we are, so to say, out of range, or I don't want to be too far away from the... Okay, the word is not coming to mind. I don't want to be too far away from our defensive position in order to, you know, help out once enemies are here. I mean, 5000 HP are good, seem a lot, but they can, with a couple of mighty hits, be blown to pieces very, very fast. Whee! Okay, that is good. Of course, horde enemies I do enjoy in these kinds of missions, because they, on the one hand, they don't do any damage at all. On the other hand, they, if the wave is consisting of 50 enemies and 30 enemies, are of course horde enemies which quickly die and don't do damage, that of course is very, very good for you. We need to get closer anyhow, and this is the last enemy. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. His compliments. We have then the next thing is actually to take a quick look at our, well, not our, but at the debriefing of this mission. Let's see how the priority assignment actually unfolds, actually goes on. By dismantling the criminal gang, the distribution of the truck will stop. Operation successful. Order 7s have dissected the binaric and material evidence and came to the conclusion that the truck comes from off-world. The suppliers were identified as a band of void pirates. But that, guys, right now already brings us to the end of this episode. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode where we go on with the Poisoned Souls assignment. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.